Hi, Royston Guest here. Stop focusing on time management. It's a myth. It doesn't exist. I love being disruptive. I love stopping people in the mental tracks and having them become more conscious and deliberate in terms of how they set themselves up for success. And this idea is no different. There is no such thing as time management. There is only effective self-management of the 24 hours, the 1,440 minutes and 365 days that we each have each and every single year. It's about how you set yourself up for success to put yourself on the front foot. And why is it that you see some people who seem to aimlessly float through life, always seemingly having enough time, whereas you see other people who always seem to be lastminute.com and on the back foot, always chasing their tail and playing catch up? The bad news is time flies. The great news is you're the pilot. So these ideas are about how can you put yourself in the driver's seat? How can you really optimize and set up your effective self-management of time? And today I want to share with you what I see as being 3 top tips to becoming a productivity ninja. Tip number 1, stop focusing on being busy. The number of people I work with, whether it's in group sessions or one-to-one coaching sessions, where they'll say to me, Royston, I'm overwhelmed and just so busy. And the challenge is this: if you run that program for long enough and you keep telling yourself that you're really busy, guess what will happen? It will start to become a self-fulfilling prophecy. What you say will be the way. If you repeat something and affirm it with enough emotional intensity, then it will become your reality. And the great thing about the human brain is whatever you program it with, it will then subsequently deliver the appropriate behavior that is aligned with the messaging and the programming that you are running. So when clients say to me, Royston, I'm really busy, I always respond by saying, listen, I don't want you to focus on being busy, I want you to focus on being productive. And the silence that follows, you can see the cog turning in people's brains as they start to think about and comprehend what the difference is between being busy versus being productive. Because the reality is this: we can all be really busy, we can all fill our days with stuff, but the question is it stuff that is moving you forward in hunting down and realizing your personal and professional goals, that's catapulting you forward in realizing your goals, your ambitions, and turning your dreams into reality? So my challenge off the back of this first principle is for you to go away and think about what are the things, and do in order to the things that you are currently consuming your time, and are you falling into the busy camp? And then the flip, what are the things that are going to really make you productive? What are the things that should really be consuming your time? What are the things that are really going to move the needle forward in hunting down your goals moving forward over the next week, 30 days, 6 months, a year? The second top tip, learn to say no more often. And I certainly wish I'd learned this earlier in my career, because I would undoubtedly have achieved and hunted down my goals faster and turned more of the successes into reality far quicker. Learn to say no to the unimportant things so that you can spend more time saying yes to the important things. I'll give you a really simple example that I think helps to bring this concept to life. Imagine you're getting ready on a Saturday night and you turn to your partner and you say, who agreed to go to this dinner party tonight? I don't really want to go, and I don't even like the people that are going to be there. And how often do we fall into that trap, whether it's in our personal lives or professional lives, where we say yes, where actually we should really be saying no? I don't know about you, but as you get older, you become more selective about who you want to spend time with, and you become more precious about particularly your personal time. And I think we should apply that same principle across all facets of our life. My challenge for you is, where are there things that you should be saying no to? And I can absolutely guarantee one thing: I am personally still work in progress with this. I think I'm getting better, but I'm still work in progress. So where are the opportunities for you to say no where you are currently saying yes? And then it will free up more of your time, more of your brain capacity to be able to focus on the things that really will add value in turning your goals into reality. Top tip number 3 of being a productivity ninja: dump your to-do list. And instead of having a to-do list, create your success list. You might go, Royston, is that just a semantics play on words? But actually, I think there's a fundamental difference. A to-do list almost implies that it's the manual, tactical things that you need to do, whereas when you have a success list, it almost elevates your thinking to start with. And the first question for a success list should be, should this even make it onto my success list? Or is this trivial stuff that should be delegated, or does it need to be done in the first place? It drives you to think differently when you have a success list as opposed to a to-do list. And then the other trick with your success list is to work on a basis of what I call double prioritization. And the way that double prioritization works is simply this: take the 3 top things that you think are important on your success list and identify the top one. And then focus in on completing that one until either it's completed or you can do it no longer because you need input from others, and then go back and reprioritize the top 3 to then identify the top one again. That is what I call a double prioritization. And what that will mean is that you're always working on your highest priority action and activity. And sometimes you get to the end of the day and it can be overwhelmed because you look at your success list of all the things that you've still got to do. But what if you could also celebrate today's achievements by going, yes, I've still got all these things to do, but actually these are the 4 or 5 things that I've nailed today, and actually they were the high ticket important items that are moving us forward in terms of what it is that we're trying to achieve. So there you have it, practical ideas as always. If you like it, share it. Make sure you're following our channel so you can get more great ideas. And from me, Royston Guest, until next time, goodbye for now.